Let's go, Dakota. Let's go, Tap. Let's go,
Ladies and gentlemen, the captains are meeting at midfield at this point. Number 6 is for the Panthers. Austin Henderson Lowe. Number 70 is...
sidewalk.
I watched the game this morning. All packed of Bud Light, Wait, you gotta drop that off. How'd you hear, man? You look good.
You can't take it out. How are you? See? All right, good, good. All How are you doing? Great, man. Great.
I'm telling you, ain't nothing like it.
Okay, seat 6, row 2. So you'll want to go down to the next section.
You live right now in the moment.
Medium or short-ish.
Oh no, I think I'm over the.
Cowboy Nation and all that, you see what I'm saying? Y'all, good work, y'all. What's up? Good work, good work.
I need these. My bad.
I'm gonna be in the locker room though. I'm gonna go in there.
Alright, man. We supposed to go to the locker room. Yeah. We made it.
Kevin just sent this. Looks like we're going to be rated number 2.
Get going. I don't want to rush you guys into anything, make you feel like we're just squeezing the life out of you. So if you got to use the bathroom, you do.
First rounders though. Harris was unfortunate. When did you go here? They get to design the rings for the team. So like everything that you see on the ring, like the gold, all that stuff, it's all chosen by the players. And the crazy thing is, like the year that we won the national championship, the guys got 3 rings. So you get a ring for the Big Ten championship, you get a ring for the first bowl game, and then you get a ring for winning the national championship. So it's those 3 right here. That one's the national championship ring, and then Big Ten, and then CFP.
The rings,
They just got bigger and bigger over time.
more bling on.
Like those ones from the 50s look like a high school class ring.
Yeah.
Alright, so how familiar are you with the Big Ten?
I know all the teams.
You can name all these teams?
I don't even know. This is it's Minnesota, Nebraska, Northwestern. What?
Northwestern.
Purdue, Wisconsin, Indiana, Maryland, Michigan State, y'all, Penn State, Rutgers, and I don't know what the orange one is. Indiana or something, right?
Illinois.
Illinois, yes.
What was the last one?
It's not a school.
It is.
No, it's not.
That's what they do.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It is to this place.
TUN.
Team up north.
I know this one.
Huh?
Team up north.
Oh, how was I supposed to know that? I thought that was like to be.
Never hear him called
Nah,
it.
they learned it.
We have a whole wall for that later. But yeah, we don't.
Wall for that.
Yeah. We don't say their name. We don't wear blue in the building. Nothing. Since our national championship wall, 2014, which was the 2015 national championship, and then we've been to 3 SCFUs since then. Trying to get back this year.
So sweet. So sweet.
We're balling out this year. Detailing our history with the Heisman Trophy, all the guys that have won it. Archie Griffin won it twice back-to-back years. And that wall over there with the Heisman invitees, that's all the guys that have been invited to the Heisman ceremony. And that's one of my favorite pictures there at the bottom. That's Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields, CJ Stroud, who's our current quarterback, and then Chase Young. They weren't all at the same ceremony, but they photoshopped it in to make it look like they were really good.
Really? It's a good photo shot.
It's one of my favorite pictures. How old are you in 2002? It's basically a big iPad. So like, Coach Day has one in his office. They have videos playing on it constantly. You can play like Angry Birds if you want.
So how patient can Jeff Cross be play-calling-wise? How patient can Aiden O'Connell be decision-making-wise? Hockey on here.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I bet you could do that. So these offices behind this wall here, it's all recruiting offices, operations office, and then player development office. The 2 bookshelves here, it's all pictures of our coaches and their families. One of the cool things that we do is Thursday nights during game weeks. It's like our last pregame practice, kind of like walkthrough type. And all the coaches' families and their little kids will come and watch the end of practice. And like they'll hang out with all the players. Like the quarterbacks have this ritual that all of them have to hit the crossbar from like the 30-yard line before they can walk off the field. And like Coach Dennis's little kids are running around with CJ, tossing the ball. So it's really, really cool. Coach Hart's kids are running around. His wife is there all the time. So that's a big thing to Coach Brandin Byrd. What's up, Carson? These are all the offensive awards. So that's a Heisman. You can pick it up if you want. It's real. Test it out. Hendricks, most outstanding collegiate defensive end.
So he won 3 trophies.
Oh yeah. And he was a Heisman finalist. So Dan. Want to get a picture with it?
Yeah, I'll take one. I'll take a picture with this one.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had one. She's kind of shocking.
I got robbed last year.
This is that wall that I was talking about. We've got a handful of countdown clocks that are throughout the building. They're always counting down until kickoff of that game. And then as soon as the ball hits the foot, or foot hits the ball, when we play them, it resets to 365 and starts counting down again. And they'll do workouts in the off season entirely based off of that number. Like if it's 310 days, you got to do 310 abs, and everybody's got to count it out loud. And it's a big deal in the weight room. You'll hear videos of Coach Mick talking about they prepare for this game year round, which is entirely true. We don't say their name, we don't wear blue in the building. It's probably the most important game of the year every single year to us. There's a lot of history involved in it, as you can see just from the different things on the wall. One of the cool traditions is gold pants. You ever seen that before? So,
Just looking at.
Yeah, so every year, if we win, every player and every staff member gets a pair of gold pants, which is just a gold pendant. You get your initials engraved on it, the score of the game, and the year. And so guys will talk about like, I have 2 pairs of gold pants, or I have 3 pairs of gold pants, which is just however many times they beat the team up north. And it started in 1934. There was a coach named Francis Schmidt, and they'd kind of been on a winning streak, beating us a couple years in a row. And in his speech before the game, he was kind of just saying they're not that tough. They're kind of just like us. They put their pants on one leg at a time, and it just became the gold pants tradition. And the tradition is the first pair of gold pants you give to your mom, and you can keep all the rest. So then this wall here, you'll see at the top, it says Real Life Wednesdays. And that was a program started by Coach Meyer, and it was really to emphasize kind of your life after football, because it's not your entire life. Obviously, if you come here, your goal is to go to the NFL, and that's what we want for you 100%. But we don't know if that's going to be a 2-year, 10-year, 15, 20-year career. At some point, it's going to come to an end, so we want you prepared for life after football. So he would have speakers come every Wednesday in the off season from various companies, leadership speakers, psychologists, former players, basketball players, football players, whoever it was, just anybody that could deliver a message to our guys. And it used to be more so just career focused, with focusing on internships, job shadowing, and now that NIL's a thing, that's become part of it. So we have a job fair at the end of the off season in the spring in Columbus, and I know there's other foundations that are working to help support our guys too. So these are all guys that have been drafted. So their names are inscribed by the team that they got drafted by. Who's your NFL team? You Cowboys fan?
I don't have a team.
You don't have a team? You not follow the NFL?
Not really.
Who's your favorite player?
Alvin Johnson, Odell Beckham,
Oh yeah.
Julio Jones.
Yep. You like Devontae Adams?
Yeah, but I've been liking other people before him.
That's fair. So this is our uniform wall. Traditional uniforms: scarlet and gray, white and gray, home and away. And then we try to do
these colors.
That's Lake Belton right there.
Yeah, it is.
I swear you guys' helmet is like the exact same.
Well, it is.
Close.
Yeah, it is. We just took the Alabama number and added.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Did you get that bag, Parker?
Yeah, they took care of it. Oh, good.
Cool. And we try to do one alternate every year.
And that was y'all's dark gray? Or
Yeah,
dark
we
black?
did all black against Wisconsin. We did the all red last year, all
Yeah,
white the years
Michigan
before
State.
that. Yeah. We've done like different variations, all gray, all white. Jerseys. You a LeBron guy? You like LeBron shoes?
Mm-hmm.
No?
He's a ladybug. It's good luck.
I'll let him keep it. One of the cool things we do for our guys with all the exposure that we get is we do media training. So like, would you say you're comfortable in front of cameras, speaking in front of people?
Yes, sir.
That's good. So then you can build on that, but if you're not, we give you training before we ever put you in front of cameras, ever put you in front of microphones, reporters. You get training on just like, I'm not gonna tell you what to say, but okay, if you get, this line of questioning, like, because this current event just happened, or if I try to ask you about your teammates this way, they'll help you kind of understand how to navigate that. focus things back on the team. All that kind of stuff. Don't get like caught up saying something you don't want to say, or get the narrative spun you don't want. So we make sure you guys are prepared. So that's Coach Hart's room right there. Pretty cool gifts. The guys get there's like a gift suite, and you get it's like a point system, so you get like 6 points, and then they'll have different gifts. And the better gifts are worth more. So then you can get like a massage gun for like 4 of your points, and something else for 2. Or just wearing around the facility or wearing a class, athletic gear, streetwear type stuff. You know who Woody Hayes is?
Who?
Woody Hayes.
What position? Are you a coach?
He's a coach. So he's the guy that this building's named after, and he's the guy whose statue's out front. He was a coach from like the 50s to the 70s, one of the most famous, influential coaches in college football and in Ohio State history.
Everybody's like started the tradition. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of history that started with Woody Hayes. And so when he died, he was apparently writing a book, and he was using this chalkboard to outline it, brainstorm his ideas, and they found it in the basement of the ROTC building on campus, and decided to preserve it, put it in glass, and put it up here. And then that's the door to his locker right there on the left too.
How would they know that he wrote this, or who's writing this? Like somebody seen him, I guess?
Probably, or they knew it was his handwriting.
Yeah.
I was a sophomore in high school, I think. Here's Roy Garrett. These are all first-team All-Americans. And there's a grove of trees in the southwest corner of the stadium called Buckeye Grove. And so everybody that gets named first-team All-American, they get a tree planted in their name. And there's like sidewalks that you can walk through or drive through it, and there's little plaques, bricks that tell you who each tree is for.
But great guy.
You know Chris Carter? Have a team meeting in here tomorrow. We do a champions meeting. So like, you guys get graded out for all your games and stuff.
Sir?
You guys get graded out?
Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Don't tell them.
You don't tell them?
I'll be telling regularly.
So yeah, Coach Dave makes a big deal out of it. Everybody gets named a champion, which you'll get to see tomorrow. What's up, dude? Yeah.
Yeah, like a helmet on there. There's the sky was on there. Like a good. What was it? It was like blue and pink.
Talking a little bit about our culture. That's your guy, Coach Hart, right here.
Where? Oh, I see it.
That was the 2002 team that won the national championship, and this was the 2014 team that won the national championship. Those are, I think those are just fake ones. Because they're a nut that falls from a tree. So like the candy, it's like a peanut butter ball covered in chocolate.
You want one? Okay, come have one.
It tastes like a Reese's.
Yeah.
Very good.
Wow.
Candy or tree?
Candy.
It's definitely predominantly an Ohio thing, but I imagine that other places have them.
Trying to get on the joking.
You can if you want. We have one of the like the automated ones, so you can do it by yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so good. Just flip a switch.
You have like a remote control, and then you can hit a button, and you can just like put it on yourself so it knows where you are. Marvin Harrison uses it all the time.
Probably don't have no balls again, huh?
There might be balls on the go. You see that, like the wagon that's by it? There's a wagon full of balls.
Is that a violation if you do that?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, let's not try.
I don't know. We can see it when we walk through the locker room.
LeBron James.
We'll hop in here and get your first shoe on. Well, what up?
How you doing? Good.
Ethan. So I can start you off here. Got compression shorts. Got a base layer undershirt. Different arm accessories, leg accessories. You get here, you get whatever you want though, you know?
What do you mean?
You get white gloves, you get...
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
that's what you mean. I know.
Yeah. Alright, give me some sort of flex, whether it's this or that. Alright, let's do something with the helmet. Yeah. Scoot back in there a little bit more for me. Go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
What do you think of the visit today?
It was pretty good. You know, I really enjoyed it. You know, I seen a lot of good things I like. You know, offense went crazy. You know, it took them a little while to get started, but I mean, things happen. So it was a pretty good day overall. So
yeah,
I like it so far.
Leaders, and then they just draft their team for the weightlifting program. So when they have like competitions and stuff like that, that's how they organize all the lockers and with your squads. They got hot tub, cold tub.
What you got?
Honey bun, 2 honey buns, and Uncrustable. Gotta stay snacking on something.
I'm gonna get up.
1 plus 2 gotta
Any thoughts?
Nice birds.
No.
Okay.
We're waiting on Coach Jordan to come up. He's going to be with you guys today.
My bad. So what have you thought of the first day of the visit so far?
It was good. I had a fun time. It was good, you know. I got to see a lot of stuff I ain't never seen before. Just soaking it all in right now.
Yeah. What do you think's been your favorite part so far?
Probably getting to see Ohio play. I mean, I ain't never seen them play in person, so
yeah.
Probably that.
Yeah.
How's it? How's the trip going? This is, I'm sure they showed these to you yesterday, but obviously it's where we eat breakfast and dinners.
So the basis of what Kayla and I do is team education. We can't be with players 24/7. We're with them a lot, but our goal is to teach you how to build plates, make sure you're maintaining weight that's going to make you the best player for performance.
We're player development. My name's CJ Barnett, it's Tony Tucker, and it's Candace Johnson. And so we all do a little bit different things, but ultimately we work together to take care of you guys off the field. You come to Ohio State for, to play for Big Ten championships, national championships, and ultimately to make it, to the ultimate destination in NFL. And we do a pretty good job here, and there's other colleges that do a good job of that as well. But, what about off the field? And that's kind of where we come in, right? So, the NFL career, the average, you guys know the average career lifetime? As far as like how long you play in the NFL? Yep, so 3 years, right? So 3 years is average, right? And clearly we want you guys to play and have a long career. But even if you were to play in the NFL for 10, 12, 15 years, right? That puts you at about 35 years old or something like that. So what are you gonna do for the next 40 years of your life? And so our job is to help you find it out and to put you in the best position to whenever you're done playing football, whether that's after college or after the NFL, you seamlessly transition into the next part of your life.
In order to do that, we have to give our guys the tools that they need to be the best version of themselves.
Fight to be the best version of you.
The guys that we recruited to our program here, we know they're going to get their degree. But the thing that we pledge to our recruits and to our players is that we're going to help them find a job after football. Through our Circle of Care and this Real Life Wednesday program and our player development, we feel like this resource is really, really strong.
The first step is getting the right people in front of our guys. Whether it's a owner of a Fortune 500 company, a current NFL player, a former Buckeye, to instill in our players the lessons and positive values.
And purpose, like, are these people lit, man? Is there a fire burn? Do they just have a fire, a passion?
That they want to learn, they care, they're going to show up on time. You would look for, I call it much more the EQ than the IQ.
So whether you're walking across the stage to shake the president's hand because you just graduated from the Ohio State University, or you're walking across the stage to shake the NFL commissioner, Roger Goodell's hand because you just went first round, you will have a career waiting for you when you're done playing football.
better. What do you think of the tour?
It was pretty good. You know, I got to see a lot of different, you know, facilities, you know, see the campus, and just, man, really just see how the town is and stuff. I mean, a lot of people are interacting with each other. I mean, it's just a good environment. I mean, everybody really got a smile on their face trying to get where they got to get to, but, you know, just knowing what you have when you come here, you know, it's a lot of different opportunities. So it's just like, what are you going to do with the opportunities when they're given to you? So I would say pretty nice so far. I like it.
Yeah. So you got meetings with Coach Dan Hartline after lunch, but what do you expect the meetings, you know, to be like or like be about?
Really just, you know, seeing what they're going to say to me, you know, how I'm going to be used if I do come here, and what's the expectations for me, and what I'm going to be expecting from them, you know, like just seeing how they talk to me, and also other recruits that might be in there, you know, not treat me different, just treat me equal, the same way as anybody else, because I mean, I'm human, and so is other recruits and stuff like that. So I just, pretty much things like that, and just whatever else they want to, you know, let me know. I'm all ears, and I just want to know more as much as I can. So
yeah. So I guess what has been different so far from like this visit to this school compared to like the other visits you've taken in Texas or, you know, at LSU or whatever?
I'd say I had more time to really see stuff. Most of the times I go on a visit, it's just really game day, but this is really like, you can really see everything from a different perspective, and just see how everything fits and how everything works, and just more of an explanation, and not just, hey, come to a game and then we got everything, we got the best stuff in the world. I mean, that's pretty much what everybody's gonna say, but I mean, it's here. They're showing me the stuff here. I mean, everything really speaks for itself. So
yeah,
I'd say pretty much that.
You'd be able to talk or be able to call me back or whatever, and I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Are you done with your visit yet, or?
Yes, sir. Kind of a little bit. You know, I'm just still here, just looking around and, you know, soaking it all in.
A couple minutes, or?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Okay, great. Did you get here yesterday, or?
Yes, sir. I got in yesterday.
Okay. Who did you come up here with?
I came with my two coaches, my coach's wife, and one of my videographers.
Okay, so two coaches, coach's wife, and who was the other one?
My videographer.
Videographer.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
cool. Okay. Is this your first Ohio State game yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Was it first time at Ohio State?
Yes, sir. First time in Ohio. I mean, they started off kind of slow, you know. I'd say it's pretty good because, you know, it was kind of like a week time. So I had a pretty good time here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you probably spent time talking to Coach Hartline, I'm sure.
Not yet. I'm actually about to go talk to him soon.
Okay.
Yes,
Which
sir.
coaches did you talk to yesterday?
Just to recruiting coaches and Coach Alano. And I did talk to Hartline, but like I said, and Coach Day too. But it was just, you know, him introducing himself and just, hey, thanks for coming, you know, and me replying, thanks for having me, you know, things like that. So it wasn't really much of a full conversation. It was just like, what's up before the game starts, and all right, I'll see you tomorrow. So now I'm about to go, you know, talk to him, have a good meeting with him.
Immediate reactions or thoughts to it, you know, now we're done with it, go to the airport?
Good experience. I'm glad I got to be with the position coach and see how he talks to me, not only me, but other people, and see how he is, even the head coach too, the way he was interacting with the players in the team room, running up to him, you know, just shaking their hand and stuff, and energetic. Coach Hartline, real deal, you know, just keeps everything straightforward, not afraid to, you know, tell it how it is. So I could definitely see myself playing there.
Yeah. I guess, you know, a lot of stuff we saw and watched or took part in, but like what part, I guess, stood out the most to you?
Probably the creative, the visuals and stuff like that, the little room we went into, because that's something I really want to do when I get to college. So
yeah,
having something fun that I want to major in, and then also being able to play football, I feel like that's a good combination. Having fun doing two things I love, or like to do.
Yeah, I didn't film like the meetings with the creative team or with Coach Hartline or Coach Day.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess just maybe summarize them or something like that.
Coach Day, real good coach, cares about a lot of people and like their mental health. Coach Alana was saying, like, I feel like he'll talk to you, not just yell at you and get straight on you or whatever, you know, just try to talk it out and be like, hey, this is what you did wrong, or this is what you need to fix, or this is what you did right. Or if it's a problem or something, I feel like you can be able to fix it easily. And then Coach Hartline really just like, if you want to come here, then come here, but you got to put in the work and do what's asked of you to do. Because I'm not going to beg you to do nothing, but I mean, opportunities are going to be given, and it's just like what you going to do with them, like I was saying earlier. And then creative team just showing me how they use different softwares and what their favorite part is. And some of the stuff they use I already use in my audio and visual class, like Adobe. I use the same exact thing, so it's like once I get there, I won't be using nothing different, just doing different things on the same app that I'm already using. So.
Yeah. And I guess, like, what are your next few weeks look like? Do you have any visits plans? What does it look like for Lake Belton and your team, and you yourself, Micah? Like, what are the next few weeks like for you?
I'll probably go to the Tech game next week. I haven't been to Tech for a game yet, so I want to see that. They're heavy pass offense, so I want to see how they go against Baylor. And then we have a bye week next week, so after next week we play Allison, so we're just ready to move on to the next game and show everybody that what we're made of, really. A loss is a loss, but you got to move on. You can't just be thinking about it. So
and then your junior season, it's coming to an end. A week, could be a month, could be 2 months. And then the recruiting process is really going to heat up in the spring. So, I guess what are the teams that or programs, standing out the most to you right now? Obviously Ohio State.
Yeah, obviously. Tennessee, Texas Tech, Oklahoma. Coach Washington hits me up a lot. Notre Dame, Coach Stuckey hits me up a lot too. And
two Texas schools too, right?
Oh yeah, I thought I said Texas already, but yeah, Texas.
Yeah.
They hit me up, more than anybody else does besides Ohio State. Well, Texas Tech, Ohio State, and Texas really hit me up, the most. And Tennessee hit me up the most. So yeah, I'd say those right now.
Yeah.
Really, trying to stay connect with me. Everybody else is kind of falling into there, but not so much every single day, every week, and stuff like that. So
yeah. Do you think like Ohio State? I'm not gonna ask what your list looks like, but do you think it moved up a lot on the list from this weekend?
Yeah, because now I got to actually see it for myself and talk to the coaches and interact with the different people that work there and stuff like that. So I really got to get a feel for everybody, and that's just how everybody is. I could tell, like it didn't feel like staged or anything. It felt like, that's just how they are.